Had to make them involved and keep their interest to serve our food. I was like, man.
All right, we're back. The phone camera went hot, so I disconnected the backup battery. Hopefully, it won't go down again. We'll see.
You know what an idea would be? To put the camera behind. I don't know how we'll stand it up, but this casts a shadow.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what part you need to see.
Let's try that. But I don't know if you see anything on the...
You know, really, I think with photography, you don't want to be backlit. That's the thing. So ideally, I think we'd be looking into the sun and the camera would be going that way. I think have you guys tried it? Like, you don't get the ocean in the background. That's the problem, but...
That's what we wanted, the ocean.
You want the ocean in the background.
Oh,
Is there a way to set that computer way out here? Set the camera in the shadow and catch that way? Or see, like my hand casts a shadow and then
Because just look at the coloration. If there's some way that you could get the ocean with one camera, have like 2 screens, and then get like
we just need.
Is that working? On this side? Let's try that way. Let's try this way.
yeah, like see, that's where the colors, you can really like see people and stuff.
That's true.
But if you could somehow get what's happening over there at the same time,
Yeah.
have like another screen.
Or from time to time, just like, you know how you do selfie mode, and then can you
Shoot it
turn?
out.
Let's do it like this,
Yeah.
and once it gets down a little bit lower, or
Yeah,
right
we
before
can switch around.
right before the event, we'll switch it. We'll turn it over.
The event of the season.
Have a sheet, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna have to just.
So they're watching it
Okay,
right
there.
now?
Yeah,
This is gonna be like recorded for forever?
Posterity.
we're on
Posterity.
live. We're on live.
I was-
Streaming live from Guam,
Streaming
USA.
live.
How's that camera angle? It's got everybody?
I think so.
think so. Well, it is an unplugged series, so.
I think we have to tilt it a little bit
From
this
the
way,
cup.
maybe.
Which way? Did you go better?
I can see.
I can't even see it. Can you see it?
Oh, there's my hand, so I'm right here. in
I
the
see you,
corner.
James.
I see
You're in it?
James's
Okay,
face.
so we're all in it.
I think
Okay.
so.
Even better. Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And again, welcome to the show. We're just messing around with the different camera angles. Then we'll do a little switch once the sun gets a little closer to the horizon.
Watch this. See, I could take a picture of like the beach, and then I could post it
Look at that wave.
to the feed, right?
Nice.
And it go to the Facebook.
The live feed. So you're going to do a live picture within a live feed.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty awesome. That's very
I
smooth.
like the way you're linking up technology. It's all right.
Very smooth today, ladies and gentlemen, out here on the beach.
You can see all the way down to Opera Harbor.
Yep. Really clear.
Oh, I don't think you can do that. They don't have like, you can't post the picture.
I think if you go under the comments.
Share. Right post. Right post. Post.
Maybe it's going to give you a link.
Yeah, it doesn't
That's a
let
cool-
you.
That's a cool picture.
Yeah. It's a nice Tuesday, though.
It's Beautiful.
if you're watching from off island, if you're somewhere that's very, very cold, this is the place you need to come to
This picture might just warm you up.
for vacation. The place isn't too crowded. The beaches are open. Hospitality is excellent. We have some of the finest hotels in the world, and very, very friendly people. So, you know,
Spectacular golf.
spectacular golf.
Good surfing.
Great fishing.
Good people.
Good
In
people,
fact,
right?
just keep dreaming about it. Stay where you're at.
Just keep-
I don't like it the way it's the way it is.
don't tell everybody. You know what I was thinking about with all this lava action happening on the Big Island? You know, they usually get a lot of tourists to see that as part of the event. And
Right.
first off, you know, the tragedy that's happening is not good, but it's Mother Nature. You know, these things happen.
But there's like nothing
There's
anybody
nothing
can do about
You
that.
cannot build a wall
Yeah.
or a ditch.
I was wondering if you could maybe sacrifice like a sitting president. Would that like appease the
Maybe.
volcano gods?
But the thing I was thinking about was all those people that were supposed to be going there for tourism. Maybe there's an opportunity for them, instead of going there, coming to Guam, because Oahu as well, Honolulu, that place is super packed, man.
Yeah.
And diverting a lot of those people
like
from the Big Island to Maui or Kauai or even Oahu. You know, maybe the better bet is to come to our island and experience, you know, what we have to offer.
Yeah, you got plenty of room on the beach.
This is
Plenty of sand.
this is paradise. We live in paradise, my friends.
I'm telling you, I told the boat captain the other day, he was complaining about teachers leaving. He goes, isn't it so much better in the States? I was like, well, I mean, you know, you get what you pay for wherever you live. You know, and public schools are a challenge everywhere. But I tell you what you should do is once a year, you should take the teachers out on a boat. Just let them look at Guam. Just to remind them that, you know, it's tough and it's going to be tough anywhere you teach. But dude, you live here.
Yeah.
Look around.
Teaching
Definitely.
is such a tough profession.
Oh, it's real.
Like, it's
My mom's a teacher. And she told me when I was a little kid, you can be anything you want, Chris, except a teacher.
Don't be a teacher.
wow.
And then later in life, she was like, I wish I wouldn't have said that to you. I was just upset because I had to grade papers at midnight while you were, you know, playing football and
We
stuff.
definitely have to love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, and she
that's-
did. She was good at it.
I don't think that's a profession you go into going, I think I'm going to do well.
Now you got to be in it to
let
make a
me
difference.
try
you
it
know?
out. Yeah, you got to go for it, man.
Impact players.
Like with anything. Yeah. And if you're out there, you're you know, trying to figure out what you want to do in your life, the one thing that you don't want to do is be iffy. If you're going to do it, go for it 110%.
Try to find something you like.
And guess what? If it doesn't work out, do something else.
Yeah, you're no worse off.
Just don't get stagnant, man. Because that's where you.
You gotta be keep producing. You gotta like keep trying and you know, be proactive and yeah, you know, I think a lot of successful people they just have so much. They work hard.
Yeah.
You know, like they get up early in the morning and they're always doing something. You know.
That's true.
very busy.
Don't settle. Keep
Like
going.
Anthony Bourdain.
Keep looking.
You guys heard about that?
Oh,
Anthony Bourdain?
so I can't believe, man.
That
Holy
was
cow.
such a tragedy. But you know, I learned about him that I didn't realize. He was an author. He was a fictional author. He
Yep.
wrote like comic books. He wrote fictional like novels. He
Tragedy. I liked his show because I felt like he was believable. I knew he wasn't a perfect human. He had gone through life like, you know, many people, not perfect individuals, right? Making mistakes, trying, going for it, falling down, picking back up, trying something else, you know. Too much of this, not enough of that. But bam, picked himself up and was doing well. So when he was critiquing stuff like food, you know, yeah, I felt like he was honest about it.
Yeah.
And that you could believe him. Like, this guy's not gonna. If they gave this guy a show, it's because he's speaking from the heart, right?
have you guys heard the conspiracy theory that maybe he didn't actually commit suicide? That he, offended some people and then was targeted to be like framed to look like a suicide. Have you heard about this?
I haven't heard about that, but
Yeah, I wouldn't be. Very little shocks me
Yeah.
anymore. I mean, I think that's until we know for sure. That's as equally as plausible as anything else.
yeah.
You know, he's actually said in his, like, quoted as saying, like, if he was going to commit suicide, you know, he was addicted to heroin in his
Yeah.
younger years.
He would
And
just OD.
He said he would do it by heroin. I mean, that was his way that he would go. And then, you know, he made some other comments, like, that, you know, being, like, he it just doesn't fit what was going on. Like,
Yeah.
there's no one expected it. He didn't give any indication.
Was it his
wasn't like he was
girlfriend
being
part of the
moody.
Me Too movement?
She was one of the biggest.
Harry Weinstein.
Harry Weinstein. She claimed that he raped her.
Yeah.
And some people say
Whoa.
that Harry Weinstein was connected to this Israeli hitman group called the Black Cube. That is this Israeli, like, ex-Mossad. Like,
Yeah, they're good at it.
like, yeah, they.
That's what they do.
Dude, that guy spent his lifetime after the Olympics. Guy spent a lifetime hunting down those
Yeah.
guys and got them.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, the Black Cube, sure, why not? It would not be the first time, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. It was so.
It's not a
quick.
reach. It's plausible.
I mean, why? He must have really pushed a button.
Like,
I mean, holy cow! What's
like?
who
Went
cares
to
what him?
dinner? You know, he did interviews like right up until like he had a show planned the day that he was discovered in his room. They had a show set up in this like outdoor vegetable market in France-German border, and all the crew was like waiting for him. Like it wasn't like
there wasn't any warning signs.
yeah.
The typical warning
Yeah,
signs.
You know,
He was kind of like, some people say that, you know, he was starting to, you know, he worked for CNN and that he was trying to broadcast stories that were
not to their liking.
connecting some high profile political figures like Hillary Clinton and
Hillary
into
Clinton.
these like pedophile groups.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
I know some people that have told me I didn't memorize what they're saying, but there's a lot of people that really have bad stuff to say about the Clintons. There's a lot of people that have met their fate after crossing paths.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot.
Crossing the
A
line.
lot of them by suicide too.
Yeah.
That seems
Yeah.
to be a common thread in these.
You know,
business
I mean, you know, not
associates
two,
of
not three, not
the-
four.
Yeah, there's
Like a lot of people, you know. And I don't have any proof of that, of
And to
course.
hang yourself by, or to do suicide by hanging.
You're
of a
determined.
bathrobe.
That has
like,
to be like,
It was supposed to be a bathrobe belt.
You pretty much
Like
just
one of those-
decided
I'm
that.
not-
Not
I'm
only
not-
can I,
I'm
I'm
not the
so
fucking
upset.
expert.
Just give me this.
yeah, let
I don't
me,
know,
let me get my
man.
bathrobe.
I don't know
and-
about that.
That
But
sounds more personal to me. Oh, you fucking asshole. I'm going to kill you with your bathrobe. Boom, right?
yeah, I've strangled you. I'll just throw this over something. Kill himself,
Unbelievable.
maybe.
We'll see what happens.
Craziness abound, man. This is, you know, every time we talk, it seems like we realize how really, you know, on edge we are in this world. There's a lot of, we're into some times, you know. Stuff's changing and moving, and there's feelings
He
out
just met
there.
with Elon Musk too. Like Anthony Bourdain just met with Elon Musk,
Who's a big mover and shaker, not
Yeah.
everybody's best friend.
and supposedly he was about to blow the lid on some heavy things that were very, you know, foundational in our society.
Bourdain was.
Yeah, he was about to like do these expose.
The earth is flat. Anthony Bourdain says the earth is flat.
The earth is flat. Elon Musk confirmed it.
Yeah, Elon Musk, the spaceship was a hoax.
I don't know. Like, then again, you know, he said he had depression, and he's still like,
You know, that's something you work through though, because he's done it before. He's worked through it before and found success after. So really, you know, in a historic, I mean, you know, the trend for a human would be, I made it through, it's bad, I'm gonna make it through, it's bad. Until you do that a bunch of times, you know, and then you'll go one way or the other. Or you try it once and it works.
Yeah.
But not like I made it through and became a success, and now I'm fucking, I hate it all. No, he would have fought with it for a while.
This is not what I thought it would be.
Yeah, he would have fought with it.
All
He would
this
have gone
money
back into
and
it
women.
And then he would have decided, oh wait, I figured it out and I'm out. Or, but he wouldn't have just leapt from recovery, success.
You know what I liked about him was he had said some
mind.
stuff like, you know, he wasn't afraid of failure like other people because he was totally prepared. I mean, like, he was like, if something he did failed and God forbid he had to go back and like go on the line and be a cook,
He could do it.
He could do it. Yeah, he could work in the kitchen.
That's one thing I like from him. That's where he started. He started where we started in restaurants, dishwasher. He started as the dishwasher, learned all his different characteristics and skill sets because that's the toughest job in that industry, and then grew from there. And told a lot of the truths of what happens behind the line, so to speak.
He wrote this book, what?
Kitchen Confidential.
Kitchen Confidential. Yeah.
That's right.
And just told it how it is, you know, like how the sausages are made.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like the process. Once you know, it's okay to eat the meat, but once you see the sausage being made, you're like, oh. Yeah,
amazing.
That's a good term.
Yeah. That's
Well,
what he did.
you know,
It affected me because he was a big hero of mine.
I liked him
and
too,
Andrew
man.
Zimmern. You ever heard of that guy, Andrew Zimmern? He's another Food Network kind of star. You know, he travels.
yeah.
You know, he eats with the local people and faraway areas, and those were two of my biggest.
Yeah, Bourdain was cool, man. He would.
You know, he just looked like someone to. If I could choose someone to like hang out with, have a beer with.
He looked like he would be
Yeah.
a fun dude to hang out with. Knew what he was talking about. Wasn't afraid to party, but you know, and had probably been there.
Partied hard.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably already been there.
He's been there. He's done that.
Willing to show you around.
And he wasn't afraid to show his experience
Yeah.
and what he did. And I recently saw an interview when all this happened. Now a lot of the media is what he's done. You know,
The Pharrell tribute.
yeah,
and
all
stuff
the,
like
all
that.
the
Yeah, everyone-
legendary clips and what he said, this and that. And yeah, it was definitely a loss for everybody. I was never close to him, so to speak. I knew of him. He was also a big jiu-jitsu practitioner. Yeah, practitioner.
Blue belt.
Yeah.
He like won golds.
I mean,
in,
yeah,
like,
which tells you he knew how to think through things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He had survived the depression, thought through some things, went in, I don't know, just like you said, there's a lot of things that don't add
Because it's
up.
problem solving. That's what jiu-jitsu does. You solve the different techniques to get to a better vantage point in your.
And at the core of all the martial arts is, you know, you got to focus on you. It's all about you, your control, your everything.
Yeah.
If you got you right, now you can do some other stuff. So I don't know, man. I'm with you. It's very odd. Totally sad, that's for sure.
Yeah, you know, like when guys like Kurt Cobain or someone, or like even like Robin Williams, you know, he had a dark kind of streak in him, you know, like, and he was going through,
And he was
something
fighting those
so
depression
it
demons,
wasn't
but he was on
as-
medication and
Yeah, he was on SSRIs.
and experimental
Yeah.
medications, the kind that you hear the commercials. Some
Yeah.
people have suicidal thoughts, and-
Including the
Yeah.
side effects,
Mhm.
jumping off a cliff.
yeah, If you feel suicidal, stop immediately, you know, stuff like that.
But Anthony Bourdain,
Wasn't doing that.
no.
He was just drinking alcohol and smoking weed.
Yeah,
That's what he did.
He was unabashed. He was unapologetic. It was just like, I just smoke.
I do what I do.
Yeah. You know, he did some heavy stuff in his younger years. He said he, quit the heavy stuff, but he still liked to drink beer and smoke pot. And,
Smoke some cannabis.
yeah.
Cheers to that.
How could you not tour
Cheers to
Northern
that.
Africa restaurants and all that area
Yeah.
and not sit down with the hookahs, and talk to the
Exactly.
locals after a meal?
That's what I liked about it.
Ancient meals, right? I mean, you want to go back to some old time food, some cats in the desert.
I think there was an episode where he actually went to Micronesia, if I'm not mistaken.
Anthony
I think
Bourdain.
you might be
Yeah,
right.
I think there was
Because I know he
Oh,
went to
wow.
Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, all
So
that stuff.
if you want to do a search out there in the internet world, I think Anthony Bourdain did do an episode on one of the islands, one of our Micronesian islands. May have been Ponape or something of that nature. But if you were a big fan,
I want to go there so
You
bad.
know,
guys.
I
Check
think
it out.
he went and visited some people on Tobago in the Caribbean that I actually hung out with in the Caribbean. 'Cause
Oh, is that right?
I think after I left, I still keep track, and they were saying like he came and did
Oh,
like an
wow.
episode. So
That would be cool, man.
yeah,
I'm really sad to see him gone, man.
yeah, he was one of the good ones,
he was one of the good guys.
Yeah, sit down over food and wine and
Check out this
people
out.
can
What if we
discuss
go?
things.
What if we all got this wrong? Maybe he wasn't one of the good guys.
Oh, what if he was terrible
What if he
behind
was?
the scenes?
What if he was?
It was just like,
What if it was the best thing to happen?
Yeah.
And he got taken out.
There was some kind of. The reason why I say that is I've really been tuning into these Marvel and Avengers and trying to piece all these stories
Oh yeah.
together.
Me too. My daughter's into that.
Just as a a little brain exercise. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of backstabbing and
he was in the comic books. He wrote some
See,
comic
there you
books.
go. There you go.
That was his.
And the plot
He went to
thickens.
college to be a comic book writer. That
Wow.
was his initial drive career choice before he got into
Well, I would say you would have to be pretty creatively intelligent. You're strong in the creative intelligence
Yeah.
area to pursue an art in graphic novels.
Specifically comic books.
Yeah, you got to go for it because it's
Yeah.
established, man.
Yeah. There's no kooks in comic books.
You guys are awesome artists.
I have a video on my Facebook page. I actually just got it off of Crust Pizzeria Facebook site. There was a bunch of artists that came to Guam over the last couple of months. I don't know if you guys
Is
have
that the
seen those.
ones I've
At a
seen around?
spring.
All the
Vacation.
all the
Oh,
murals,
man.
folks out there in Guam.
Some fantastic.
There's some
work.
fabulous,
Yeah, some beautiful art.
huge artwork around our capital
Yeah.
area, done by this group.
Just as gorgeous of art as you'd see like
Yeah.
in the French Louvre or something.
Exactly.
Nice stuff. Yeah, you're right.
And they did a little promo video. You can see it on my page. I'll put it on the Howard Experience page as well. Oh, it is there already. But this group of people, I'll do a little more research. They came in, they worked with some people locally, and they've done all these huge murals across the island, specifically in the Agana area. That it's mind-blowing. It's awesome.
It's good art.
Good art.
It looks cool.
Great for establishing Guam as a destination. Guam Visitors Bureau is doing this Instagram promotion through social media. So if you're out there, you're exercising, or you're in town, you're next to one of these paintings, do a little selfie with it in the background and tag it, because it's definitely interesting to see that people took the time to come in and do that for us. So whoever those people were, thank you.
Take some pictures of the waves over
Yeah.
here.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
was
It's
awesome.
tubing right there, bro.
And people are already starting to take out their cameras to look. And we're going to do a little switch once that sun gets a little closer to the horizon, folks. And we're
Already
gonna,
feels better.
yeah, and we're going to get a nice shot. You can do a quick turn right now. just to show you what it looks like
Go about like
for all the people watching across the world. Yeah. That is awesome. They've lit in the torches here already, and a lot of the visitors that are here in Guam, there's even some people out there in the water. They're getting ready for the event of the sunset.
Some divers out there, I think.
We'll just turn it back.
Okay, time coming in.
They better get in soon. Because it's high now, but it'll be going out. It's tough to get in here when it's going out.
Or another beer.
You want another beer?
Yeah, I'm telling you, you're going to have to ask your buddy. She just doesn't really care.
It's not the quickest service. It's okay though. What is it? That's a haze, right? There's some kind of haze.
Volcanic haze.
That's a volcanic haze, right? Yeah, you can.
You know the head.
It's not a head, it was a dog.
Yeah, like so they recarved the head.
And it makes sense because no lion sits like that.
Yeah.
But a dog does. I saw that episode
I didn't
or
hear
something
the one about the dog and stuff, but I heard that it was
The Legend of the Dog.
The Legend of the Dog. But I heard that it was originally carved a lot earlier than when they think that the head was carved. So Egyptologists, you know, they have their idea that these pyramids were built at a certain time, but what they neglected to consider was this alternate theory that there was something already there that was already built, and then people built on top of it and expanded on it. And a lot of these megalithic structures, you'll see like different layers of construction. Like it's not just a one-time, one and done like thing. Like it took like maybe thousands of years.
Yeah, like they built it, and then when they either outgrew it or increased in population enough, they made it bigger, but on the right over top of it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, those guys 2 generations later.
Yeah.
And I think I mean, I don't have this exactly right, but I know they found some in Central America that they originally thought were just that, but upon further, you know, they're like, this could have happened as much as like 4
Excavations.
times.
Yeah.
Like they might have done, this might be we're looking at the 4th
Because
layer
you
of
see
this
different
thing.
types of bricks and different types of mortar and different type of ways
they,
of cutting the
but they got to get
stone.
in, you know what I mean? They didn't see it for however long.
Yeah.
And then, of course, like with everything else, they find it and it's like discussed for decades.
Why would they rebuild over that though? Yeah. Is that something that they're constructing anew?
Like the population
or was
grew,
it
or the
destroyed?
next king, right? Instead of like start from scratch, just build on top of my father's kind of idea.
Maybe carve out like the things that pertain to the old thing, and then kind of
switch it around.
This is what's going on now. And stuff.
Let's resituate, because now it's actually good. Resituate.
Down in 20 minutes or less. I'm gonna have to go get grandmother coffee.
It's almost to the point, folks. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, they're on the surface for kind of a long time.
There's a lot of fog out there.
They're coming in now.
They might come in through the channel.
It's got to be right here, right?
Yeah.
They're going to come up on the table.
They don't want to come in through the
No. It's really cool all out there. I'm sure you've been out here before.
Oh yeah,
It's really
that's
nice.
one of my there's some pinnacles that I go to specifically. They're little mini double reefs.
Hey, right here. Okay. If you're over the reef and in front of Nico, there's a top row of windows, top row that you can see, and it stops about halfway across the building. Line yourself up with that, and there's a little coral passageway. It's a good breadth, 15 or 20 foot. Just like an archway.
Like an
It's
underwater cave?
right there. No, it's just like coral made it up enough on both sides. That like all through here, there's little trenches and how
it's the spur
mounds and
groove
stuff.
formation of the coral.
But right there on line with those windows, it comes to a little like you would make a vine grow over an archway or something, and just enough that you can't pop up right here safely. So you got to take a breath and swim through. It's cool, man. Very nice.
It's beautiful out there.
It's not uncommon to see stingrays out here. Manta rays.
Manta rays, stingrays, moray eel, baby
Sharks.
Yeah.
Great day to be alive, my friends.
Yeah. This is all right.
So I'm gonna fly to Virginia on the 20th in a week and a half.
Oh, nice.
Just to make sure Virginia's still cool.
Yeah, like my grandma's turning 90,
Oh, that's
so we're
cool.
having like a little family reunion.
It's very cool.
So she's gonna like help me fly out there, and then like at first I thought I was gonna take the kids with me, and then my wife is going to a conference in Colorado, so we're gonna like meet up over there. But then now it's like I think the kids are gonna stay here in Guam and stay with their aunt, and then I'm just gonna go and do a quick little check it out.
Yeah.
come back.
Family hookup,
Yeah, like it's just
touch base.
touch base, like it's just expensive,
Hey,
like
90's
bringing
cool.
kids and stuff.
Man, dude,
You know how it is, like
you have to make special arrangements just about. Start
Yeah.
saving now.
yeah, like I got the 6-year-old, my daughter's 6, my son's 10, and I really wanted them to come. And I almost like sold my CNC machine, my wood carving machine that I saved up for like 6 years, and like.
Hey, you'd have to.
Yeah.
It's right at $2,000 a person to get to the East Coast and back.
Yeah.
To get to the West Coast and back.
That's all United. Wow. How
You,
about
you can go cheaper, but you need to, to avoid, air war. You got to like stay overnight
Yeah.
in Tokyo or Manila or Bangkok. But it's a cheaper. You can get to Manila for like, I don't know, $1,200, $1,100 round trip from LA, but it's $1,800 for Guam. So you can like fly to Manila and get a Philippine Air ticket for $350 or $550 and
Yeah.
still be coming in under what United costs.
Well, hopefully one day they'll change that, man, because average is $2,000,
Oh, man,
and that's not including your luggage.
yeah,
There's no food involved.
man, it's pretty rough.
And there's
Those guys
airport
are
fees.
coming in,
they're
right?
just going for it, I think, with the high tide.
All right, everybody, we're focusing
So
in.
I voted on orange.
Orange. Tom says orange.
Orange is a good
Looks
bet.
like orange.
Let's look at
I'm
orange.
gonna cross my fingers for a little flash. Just look at that. We might have a shot at it.
At the green flash?
We might have.
James?
I
Green
doubt
flash.
it because of the volcanic ash. But
Maybe that might enhance it. I don't know.
it could be.
Maybe it indicts.
Have you
Like
seen it?
cinder and the-
Have you seen those guys
Holy
on
shit, it's going to
the
explode.
freaking Science Channel explain it? It's just that last ray that prisms at the horizon turn, and it's got to be. You got to have a clear shot at it, and clouds, eliminate it, whatever. So it can set up to work. I've seen it twice. from here and once from a boat.
But as you can see, the populace is starting to congregate on the beach side with their tripods and cameras, all waiting for
Hello.
the event.
Hello. Hello.
We got it going live here.
Hi.
Once again, you're at the
Okay.
Howard Experience Show Unplugged MindHead Session. Chris Shelton, Tom Woolley, and myself. We're just shooting the breeze, talking story, and we actually have the camera, instead of focusing on us, we got it focusing on the bigger draw that everybody's here for.
I'm going to drop off a car and be back in 10 minutes.
Jump off the car.
But it's just a Nico.
It's just a Nico?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to drive around the corner to the parking lot, give Grandma the keys, and
Skateboard down.
probably run down the beach.
Cool. Chris will be right back.
I'll be back.
He's going to drop off a car real quick.
Don't go down till I get back.
Yeah.
The sunset will wait. It's going to pause. But as you can see, folks, a lot of the tourists are getting ready, as we are as well. Another great day here on our island, Guam, USA. Taking in the moment. Yeah, it's not so intense as it was earlier.
Can I get
A Corona?
You want a Corona?
Yeah.
Two Coronas. I mean, if there's any time to change your whole attitude, it's the Corona, right?
Yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
like,
This is
this
the
is
perfect.
like a Corona.
This is the
commercial.
perfect commercial.
I know.
Let's
like,
do it.
They should really sponsor this program.
Here we go. I'm gonna put that right here for 5 seconds. We won't say anything, but you can hear the waves and stuff, just like the commercial. And action.
You should sell advertising for the James Howard experience. Who's the Corona distributor on Guam? ST?
That's ST.
Yeah.
I know those guys. Cool, man. Cool that we're able to do this, though. Very cool. I wasn't banking on the Wi-Fi, so I just left it on my high-speed data, and it seems to be working fine. So thank you, Docomo.
Thanks, Docomo.
Maybe you'll be a sponsor at a later date,
We can get Docomo and Corona.
right? We can do some of the sporting events. We can do Tom's surf championships.
I'll do a stand-up paddleboard competition right out here.
There you go.
Just do like set up a buoy and set up another buoy, and whoever gets that buoy first gets number one place.
Awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of.
I don't think he's gonna be able to make it.
Yeah, so he's gonna drive up there. We'll see. Things have happened before.
Yeah, it's gonna be a trip. You know, I didn't really expect to be traveling, and then to travel all the way to Virginia. I mean, like going to California is far, going to Hawaii or Japan's far, but Virginia is like really far.
East Coast, man.
Yeah. And go there for a few days, and then go to California a few days, and come back.
At least you're traveling. That's cool.
Yeah, it'll be. Traveling's always, it's exciting, it's fun. And, you know, I was really looking forward to being with the kids, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted them to be with me so bad, but it would have been like a logistical kind of ball of wax, a lot of pieces to sort of fuse together, you know?
Well, at least it's summertime,
Yeah.
so you don't have to worry about the
But a
school.
lot of people are traveling from here too.
Yeah.
It's, the traveling, like the connections can fill up, and
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a green flash today, folks.
yeah, it's kind of like gotten lost behind the clouds.
Yeah, there's like a big cloud right above the horizon. whatever that is. But the shot's pretty cool though. The shot's still cool.
Those guys made it, the snorkelers.
Came
way
in
outside.
Yeah.
I bet Marisa would have been so good, but you know, my car, like I just recently switched cars, and this new car is a Toyota Yaris, like former, like from a rental agency.
Yeah. 80,000 miles.
Like, no, it's got like 120,000.
Whoa.
It's kind of
Sketchy.
I don't want to drive it long, dude. It's just like around in the neighborhood kind of car.
Yeah.
Going to Marito is a mission.
Oh yeah. A lot of hills.
Yeah. You're going up and you're going down. It's a trip. Wow, look at that little wave.
Boom.
Man, that is such perfect conditions. If the reef was like smooth underneath, man, it'd be a surfing heaven out there.
Yeah, it's gonna get hidden behind those clouds. Well, the good thing about this situation is we're on Guam, and guess what? We can do this another time. We can do this as many times as we can until we actually catch it.
In a week and a half, I won't be able to do this for. I'm gonna be gone for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back like around July 10th. And then I'll be able to do it again.
I'm gonna try Jimmy D's beach bar.
Tomorrow?
No, coming session.
How much longer is Chris gonna be here?
I think till the 24th or something like that, 29th. So we got Jeff's. Wait, when you said you're leaving?
20th.
I think Jeff's is on the 19th. That's Tuesday. I already got that set up with him. He's good to go.
Yeah, you know, that's Tuesday.
Yeah, well, you're traveling, so you may not have the time. But
I got so much shit I gotta do at the house. The house
yeah.
is, oh, it's like, I don't know, I just wish they could just give us a few days, like just fit in the schedule that are unaccounted, that you could just get caught up in all the little like laundry and like cleaning and just putting stuff away.
That's life, man. All right, folks.
We're not shutting down the podcast, are we?
We're gonna take a small kind break.
A break
Yeah,
for the Corona? We're
gonna break for the Corona because the sun is already. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. But we got cloud coverage. Then Chris is doing a run real quick. We're gonna grab a tasty beverage real quick and we'll come back on. Be right back.